What's up everybody, welcome back to Foundation. My name is Axfield. We are on part 3 now, where I'm attempting to build a thriving secondary town, and so far everything is going really well. And yeah, our profits are exceptionally well, and so much so that I can't keep up with my treasury. I've got to continuously expand it, but I'm going to continue just expanding my town. We haven't had any complications except for maybe a few minor logistical problems, but otherwise everything seems to be running really smoothly. As always, my refined food seems to be a little bit of a problem, and I believe that is to do with the bread. So I'm going to set up some wheat farms, and I'm going to slowly but surely also start promoting the people to citizens. I think it's time that we actually get to that level now for this town. What I want to do before we build the wheat farms, I want to first add some extra storages over here, and I think I'm going to do it maybe just like so. Yeah, I'm going to add my warehouse over here, and then we can also add an additional granary with the depot. Let's just see, here we go. Okay, now I'm going to do the same for the granary. I'm going to place it kind of like right next to this warehouse over here. I don't know if it's the best idea, but I just want to kind of squeeze them in here in the middle of the town. And then obviously I'm going to just clear this space. We're not going to use this as a residential space anymore. So we're going to clear that out quickly, so they can still settle around it. I believe they should be able to fit another house in there, and maybe here as well on that spot. Okay, so we leave it at that. I'm not setting up any patrols as of yet. We've still got so much space left in the city, so I'm going to just let them occupy all of the space there is before I decide to increase the density of the houses on this side. Okay, so let's see here. We want to place our wheat farm. I'm going to place one over here, and we'll just plop a few of them right next to each other, but I'm going to place it here. And we can do the wheat barn, definitely. And then our tooling shack also, just to add those extra workers. There we go. So I'm going to just let them place that down. We've got a few villagers coming in there again. Oh, actually only one. Okay. Now I've filled up my company of swordsmen, so now we've got 5 swordsmen, 5 archers, and we've got 5 spearmen. Within my previous mission, while I was playing off screen, my spearmen actually failed the mission. That was the first time, I think, ever that I failed a mission. So yeah, that was kind of disappointing. But let's see, I'm going to maybe send out my archers to do this strategic patrol. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to just let my spearmen rest for a while. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to add just 2 transporters for now. I want to add wood and planks. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the planks from this side. Unassign anyways, yes. And I'm going to actually utilize 2 slots for the planks. And then what I'm going to do is instead I'm going to assign the common clothes over there. That's it. Okay, so we've got a market stall right over here that sells the clothes, so that's why I think it would be a good idea to just store it in here. I'm going to systematically start upgrading my commoners to citizens as well. So let's just add another transporter maybe, and I need to add glass over here. So I'm going to import some extra glass. So let's just see. 30 glass. Let's just up this. Let's maybe make this 50, right? I'm going to make that 50, and I'm going to also say yes, stock maximum. So they can rather bring the glass towards this side. So you can see here now I've upgraded my treasury again, and it's already capping again at 4,250. And you can see per month or per week. Is it per month or per week? Anyways, last month. Okay, that's per month. So we've got plus 820 coins per month, which is really insane. If you take in consideration all the construction buildings that I've got and the additional expenses, and it's still doing so good. So I'm going to sign milk over here. I don't have any milk production or anything going as of yet, but I'm going to assign that, the milk there, the cheese, and we can maybe just assign the boars and the berries as well. Okay, so we've got the gatherer huts right over here, so I think it would be good to store the berries in there as well. And I'm waiting for my kingdom influence to further grow. So once we've got enough, I'm going to then unlock the private quarters, which we can then use for the knights, and I'll build like an extension here at the back of the castle, which will be the private quarters, that is. We've got an extra villager coming in there. Employment is high, so we should be getting bigger amounts of villagers coming in. Seeing that both our happiness is at its maximum and employment is high, we are very close to reaching 400 population, which is fantastic. I'm just waiting now for those villagers to come in. Let's just see if we paint this field. I'm gonna maybe use the square block, and let's just increase the size over here. I think this might be big enough. We're gonna see now. We first need to assign the workers to determine whether or not it is big enough. We only got 2 farmers in there, so yeah, okay. Well, we're gonna just have to wait for a while until we get some extra people in. I'm thinking maybe I can take a transporter away from here, and we can assign another one over here. And for my lumber camp, we've got plenty of wood, so I'm gonna take one of the woodcutters away, and there we go. I'm gonna just keep it like this for now. And so from here I'm going to also place my windmill, which can go roundabout over here. And the bakery doesn't have a negative effect on the residential structures, so I suppose we can place the bakery in here, just on the inside of the city walls. There we go. Yeah, so we need 35 kingdom influence to unlock the private quarters and also the healing house and the mess hall, all of these structures that I really want to add to the castle. It's going to take really long to unlock those ones. Maybe, hopefully we can get some sort of mission that we can do for the kingdom. Or for the king, and then we can get some extra kingdom influence. Currently got my soldiers sent out to do the strategic patrol, and those are the only missions that I can do at this stage. Just want to see, it says here no access to entertainment. Well, we've got entertainment right over here, guys, come on. Maybe I must just add another brewer. They're not producing enough berry brew, I think. That could be, yeah. Yeah, I think that's the problem. Okay, but we've got quite a few villagers coming in here now. 1, 2, 3. Okay, great. So let's see, maybe we must just add another brewer over here. I'm going to upgrade them to a commoner. And then the rest of the villagers we can assign here as millers. You know, we've got enough resources at the moment as it is. So I'm thinking, yeah, they filled it up with the glass now. So we've got everything that we need to upgrade these houses to citizen houses. Except for the paved roads. That's the one thing I forgot about. Damn, I actually forgot about that one. We still need to do the paved road. Okay. So the pavers yards. We've got a little gap here maybe that we can squeeze it into. Although maybe here keeping it close to the storage where the stone is would be better. Oh, we've got a small gap here at the back maybe. So let's maybe squeeze it in here. I think it would function fine from here. So there we go. Let's do the pavers yard. I'm going to just make it a high priority. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow them to pave the road, just the main road really. So then they can start upgrading some of these commoner houses. Yeah, let's just do it like that. And bring the road around. Just pave that road. And just a little piece up here. There we go. So I'm going to just pave that little piece of road. But look at all that money that we're making from the honey. 53 honey sold and we got 350 coin. That is insane. So you see, when I started with this new playthrough, I placed off screen, I placed another apiary over here. And I suppose I can make more of them. Here, maybe in the backyard of the Basal Church. We've got some extra monks living here that we can utilize, so. But it's really not necessary at this stage. We are doing so good at the moment. So there's quite a few people coming in again, so we can assign 1 or 2 of them as a baker and the rest of them can go to the pavers yard. And then from there we should be able to then upgrade the houses to citizen houses. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we got 4 people, so I think maybe if we do 2 bakers, that should be okay. We've got a well point over there. I think it's close enough if we collect the water from there. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, so I'm assigning myself 2 bakers. I'm going to just upgrade them to commoners for now. And then we can assign the rest of the people we can assign here to the pavers yard. There we go. So we've got 2 here and I think that should be sufficient in any case. Alright, so let's go to the tab on this side. And let's see who we can upgrade to citizens. Okay, these 2 woodcutters don't have a home for some reason. Okay, that's a bit strange. Let's upgrade my brewers. And then our tailors, obviously they're going to also go, our royal courtier needs to be a citizen. And then our tailors, that's all of them. And yeah, I don't think there's anybody else. Okay, cool. Conclude promotions. Let's just do it like that. Okay, so we can get maybe at least 2 or 3 citizen houses going. We're making quite a good amount of money just from selling the raw gold as well. You know, in my opinion, I think it's much better to sell the gold raw instead of doing the gold bars, because you need a lot of charcoal to produce this. And let's just see the difference in what you get for the gold bars. If we sell it, let's see who will buy the gold bars. Here we go. Okay, so Trotbury will buy the gold bars. And there is quite a big price difference if we sell the bars. And I see Northbury also, they will also buy the bars. Okay, so there is quite a big price difference. But it's just so much easier to sell the gold ore. And getting 4 coin per piece is still very good. Alright, so we can see now we've got one of the houses that's upgrading over here. They're starting to pave the roads over here, so that's good. We need 5 glass for the citizen house, 40 polished stone, and 60 planks. That's really crazy. But we've got enough resources to upgrade this in any case, so let's see. I'm waiting for those extra villages to come in. There we go. So those extra villages I'm going to sign here by the wheat farm. We're probably going to have to extend this now in any case with the extra worker that we're going to get with. So I just want to keep an eye out for that. And then once I've got it fully staffed, I'm going to go ahead and just place another wheat farm on this side. I'm going to have to maybe move this boulder site. Let's just maybe move it over here like so. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, only 2 workers. And we've achieved 400 population. Fantastic. Okay, so let's see here. Alright, so the wheat farm is still adequately sized to cater for the 5 workers. So that's great. So we can just go straight into the next wheat farm. I'm going to maybe move this a little bit closer. So we're going to kind of build into the pathway, but that's fine. And let's add a barn. And our tooling shed I'm going to maybe place on this side. There we go. I'm really hoping they will occupy these open spaces, otherwise I'm going to just have to maybe place a couple of decorations over there. Just want to see how much resources we need for these smaller houses. Only 1 glass. Okay, that's really easy to upgrade these ones. Now I'm hoping we're going to finally be able to sort out the whole bread story. Let's see, a refined food. Yeah, it's less of a problem now, definitely. So that's been helping us. there's not one time that I can remember since I started building the second town that my profit dropped less than plus 600. And at its highest, I think it was just under plus 900. So having a second town is really, really profitable. Oh, I think one of the citizens actually moved to the other town. It must be, because that's the only reason why this structure can go down. Let's just see a patroller. Let's maybe just upgrade them to a citizen. We have to have a citizen in the structure, otherwise it's gonna go down. Alrighty, so we've got now 402 villages in our two towns. Right, so it's adequately sized. We can just wait for some more people to come in. I did see they said here housing is insufficient. No access to housing. Okay, that's kind of strange. Let's do some patrols over here. So they can just upgrade these houses. Here we go. Right, we've got another house that's being placed over there, which is great. I think, you know, in any case, let's maybe do like a nice decoration that we can place here in the middle of this big open piece. Okay, so we need like a sculptor to do these ones, so let's maybe do just a plain fountain like this. We can add a few trees or something. Let's place it like so, and then maybe a few cypress trees. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so our storage is full here for the vintners, or the vineyard rather. Maybe I should just go ahead and start selling some of the grapes again. I'm going to sell it maybe, let's just see. I'll sell it maybe till when it's over 100. Let's do it like that. Okay, and there's another 2 villages. And we've got a gap here, maybe to squeeze 1 extra house in here. So then this space will be totally filled. And I've got enough of the Kingdom Splendor now to... I'm going to maybe go ahead and unlock the private quarters. That's our new sub-building. We're not going to need it for a very long time because our soldiers needs to upgrade up to level 10, I believe. And you can see all of these guys, they're all still on rank 1. So they've got a long way to go. But I'm going to just place the quarters in any case, just to get an idea of how I want to expand the castle. So let's see here. Private quarters, there we go. And I suppose this would be the ideal structure to place for the private quarters. And then what we can do is we can extend it towards this side. And let's just raise the roof a little bit. Okay, so we've got a private quarter capacity for 4, which is great. Okay, see now they want us to place the windows here at the bottom. Ah, there we go. Yeah, that's better. Okay. I wasn't sure if I could elevate the window, but there we go. Just want to kind of keep them all level. And that's it. Alright, I'm going to just place it like this. We're going to get another 12 Kingdom Splendor just because of these windows. And the actual structure, I think, also gives us Kingdom Splendor. Let's see. Okay, so we get 2 Kingdom Splendor from that. Okay, so the windows, in fact, do give a lot of Kingdom Splendor. Okay, let's go ahead and place this. We can maybe add some windows here for this tower. I think it would look pretty cool, having one of those windows over here. Let's see if we place it kind of over here. Yeah. I'm gonna just do one for now, just to see how it looks. Let's place it like that. Okay, we've got some extra villagers. Sounds like a good trade. Okay, maybe next time. We don't have enough wool. Okay, cool. So now it's fully staffed here, this wheat farm. And let's see how we can expand it. Adequately sized. Okay, great stuff. So eventually we can then just fit in another wheat farm if we need to. But the bread is starting to look more stable, that's for sure. So we've got berries, meat, fish. Now I do need another refined food here at the market stalls in order to satisfy the people, seeing now that we've got the citizens. And I believe the commoners also use 2 different of refined foods, yes. They also do the 2 different refined foods. So let's set up another stall over here. We've got fish, meat and berries. So I'm going to do another one, and this will then be specifically for the bread. Here's an open space we can use for the bread. It seems appropriate to sell the bread just outside of the tavern. So I'm going to do that. Here we go. Okay, my plank supplies are definitely running low. I've got so many houses that I'm upgrading now. Maybe that is something that we can also add as another sawmill. I'm getting now these constant pop-ups saying the house requirement is no longer met. And I don't really understand why I'm getting those pop-ups, because you can see there's no signs on this side. And also not on this side. It could just be that they're taking too long to build these houses, so now that's why it's saying that. that's possible. Still kind of struggling with the refined food, and now you can clearly see that must be the cheese that's causing the problem. So what I'll do is I'll maybe add my cattle farms on this side, because I think the wheat is definitely sorted out for now. So let's do our dairy farm. I want to also kind of keep them close to the wall. I'm just going to give them some coins. You can see my profit did drop a little bit. We are now at plus 500, which is still great. But you know, so far the two towns have worked out for me very well. We've just got the occasional random thing that happens between where the logistics is not working or something. But otherwise, I've really been enjoying having the two towns. And you see, it's just close enough. If they need to fetch something from the other town, then it's not going to become as big of a problem. Let's just prioritize the sawmill. We can get that up just to produce that extra planks. I need to get these houses done. They take so much resources. You can see here 60 planks for the citizen houses. That's insane. Okay, so the sawmill is up. Let's just assign a whole bunch of people over here. And we've got a market stall, and I'm gonna just let them sell some bread on this side. Here we go. Yeah, so building these extra wheat farms really made a massive difference. We've got now 84 bread. So that's looking good. Very, very good. I'm gonna just maybe go ahead and tell my bailiff to prospect some extra minerals. Just to keep him busy, I need to give him some sort of work. Yeah, so between the two towns, I think when all of these houses are fully populated, I think we're going to end up maybe with like 500 population in total between the two towns. Oh, we got 80 polystone from that. That's good. Great stuff. Yeah, so with the current size that I've got the towns, as I was saying, we will look at maybe 500 people that we'll have in total, which is really great. I will maybe try a playthrough one day where I'm going to attempt to get myself 1,000 population. We'll see if we can achieve that. That's going to be a real challenge. But if we make the profits like we're making now on these two towns, then it's definitely going to be possible. Very possible, in fact. You see, there's also this thing where we can push the tax if we wanted to. We can push it a little bit higher without affecting the happiness too much. So you can see there it's only -7 or -8% of the happiness, and we're still in the middle 90s. But yeah, this is good. So I've pretty much achieved everything that I wanted to achieve with the playthrough that I did, and you can see now that the two towns, you can run it effectively. What I can take from this is that you just need to build a town not too far from your original town. If you do need anything from the neighboring town, then it makes it so much easier than just to help with the logistics in itself. But yeah, this has worked out great for me, and it's something that I will maybe apply in my future games more often, building little towns, maybe even build a third town. But I prefer to have one bigger town, to be honest, just because the city center is there, and it's kind of like irritating to have to scroll my screen into a certain direction the whole time to see if there's any messengers or any people coming to the town. So that's the only thing that I can say that really bugs me about it. But otherwise it looks beautiful and it works well and it's very profitable. But I'm going to thank you so much everybody for watching, and I'm going to see you in the next one.
In a game of adventure and strategy, we make our mark. Hassle gamer, building kingdoms from the dark. Together we rise, we